Hello everybody, so here I am in the BMW i3. I am doing their extended test drive event through EastBayBMW here in Northern California. And what happens is I get to keep this BMW i3 for 3 days and get to experience what it's like living with one instead of just going for a quick test drive. I just finished charging for about an hour just to top the car off before I take it for a longer drive. And I was, let's take a look. So I gotta fasten my seatbelt. I was about 1 notch down and I charged for an hour, so it's almost completely full right now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off just to maximize my battery life. But first impression, just like in my previous video, I love the interior of this car. It's just so futuristic, and the material design, I mean, there's so much different material all used in here. I mean, look at this leather with this cloth material and then this recycled material. I mean, I don't know how it is to clean this, but I love the design of this car. I mean, this is the future of BMW. I mean, I hate to say it. If you don't like it, you will get used to it. You'll grow to love, you know, the interior and the design. I mean, the car definitely looks better in person than in pictures. I mean, that's sort of how it is with BMW's design. And I mean, look at this material. They use, I think this is bamboo. There's different choices on what you can use. One thing about this doesn't move, so this is sort of just there all the time. And here's my gauge for my range and power. There's no RPM, there's no... It's kind of weird not having RPM gauge, but yeah, really love it. It's very roomy. I mean, the car is kind of small. You get the suicide door for the rear, and here's the handle for the rear door, so you gotta open the front first before you can get in the back. There's plenty of room. I mean, I would compare this to, it's definitely bigger than, if not probably equal to a Mini Countryman in terms of interior. The car sits really high. The car is super light. I mean, I think it's under 3,000 pounds with this carbon fiber composite chassis, so it's you see the exposed carbon fiber, and there's all sorts of storage space everywhere, and yeah, so far so good. So here we are cruising on the freeway. I'm going about 65-ish. That's the speed limit here, and I'm in Eco Promo right now, so it's actually limiting me to a top speed of 70. So yeah, there's no power issue. I mean, I have equivalent of 170 horsepower. Car weighs about 3,000 pounds. I'm passing people like I don't have any issues. I got split screen going on right now with navigation, as well as my my podcast coming through my cell phone connected via USB cable. Or is it Bluetooth? It's connected via Bluetooth. I have charging through USB at the moment. Setting up the Bluetooth is much easier now compared to a few years ago with other BMW cars with no iDrive or connected drive. Yeah, the car handles really well. I can definitely feel the wind because this car sits a little bit taller than a regular BMW, but you hear the wind and you notice your surroundings more, just like any other electric vehicle. But yeah, earlier getting on the freeway, no problem on the on-ramp. The car doesn't feel heavy at all, unlike the 1 Series BMW Active that I rode in a couple years back. That car felt really heavy because it was over 4,000 pounds. But with this special chassis, this car is very, very nimble. Drives like a BMW, and that's very important. So right now I'm using the active cruise control, and as you can see, there's an indicator light on the display showing that my path is clear. few moments ago, a Nissan Altima cut me off, and the car reacted very well and actually slowed down as the car in the other lane cut me off. And yeah, so this is pretty impressive system. So currently I am parked, and I just made my first freeway trip in the BMW i3, and it drives like a BMW with 170 horsepower equivalent of gas engine. The car drives, you know, I would say probably like a 3 Series, a base model with a 2-liter inline 4 engine. Acceleration, everything's good. I was switching the car into Eco Pro Plus mode whenever I was traveling speeds lower than 56 miles per hour. That is the top speed when you're in Eco Pro Plus. And when you first start the car, it defaults into comfort mode. So I'm not sure if there's a setting to change that, but it would be nice to be able to just start the car and go into Eco Pro mode. Go.
We're at the gas station, Extra Mile, and this is the i3 Pony's test drive car. Oh.
Just press it. I don't know why he told me that. What? Are you recording?
No.
You're not recording. Should be about half a gallon. Yep.
That's
Done.
it?
Yep.
That was so quick.
That's half a gallon.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, that's what she said.
$1.83.
Yep.
So the full tank is gonna be $10 max. It's probably $10.
Full tank would be $8 or less. So here we are, day 2 of the BMW i3 adventure test drive, 3-day test drive. We got the car from EastBayBMW here in the Bay Area. Why are you going so far away? Come back. So let's see how much stuff you can put in the back of a BMW i3. Here we go. I had to pop this off because it was not closing properly. So got 16 pounds of cat food, Ghirardelli chocolate, limited edition Guinness 1759 Amber Ale, two crabs, some bananas, frozen veggies, some halos or cuties, a set of luggage, a set of 2, some silicone caulking for your bathroom, caulking tool, and a 5-pound axe pick. So definitely enough room in the trunk for all your stuff. Can you help me carry this in? So this is day 3 with the BMW i3 test drive from EastBayBMW, and we're still going. We've driven about let's see, driven about 147 miles in 5 hours, 5.5 hours.
There's a cop behind me. I was driving the thing earlier for about approximately 5 minutes. It was horrible. And there was a cop behind me, as you may see from the previous footage. So Tony is laughing his ass off.
So it was horrible because there was a cop behind you.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I was so nervous, and then there was a cop behind me.
With the car. Okay, I'm gonna put this in comfort and floor this.
So let's discuss a little bit about this car. So what do you like or do not like about this car?
I like the 0 to 60 in about 7.5 seconds.
For an electric car, that's kind of luxury.
It's not luxury. It's good. I like the under 3,000 pound curb weight of the car.
How's the suspension then?
It's fine. It's kind of stiff like a Mini Cooper because of the 20-inch rung flat wheels.
How about in terms of space?
Space is fine. As you can see, we fit a lot of stuff in the trunk. It's no smaller than any regular hatchback.
Well, I would probably define this as a crossover, versus instead of hatchback, because it's a lot taller.
Right, it is technically a hatchback because the hatch opens all the way with the rear windshield. Yeah, it's like a small X1.
Small X1? How can it be smaller than the X1?
Well, it's shorter. The wheelbase is shorter. So small X1.
So what? Well, you apparently talk out about the things you like about this car. How about something you don't like?
I don't like the windshield wipers. They feel flimsy.
Okay. You wanna?
Well, you can't really tell them that, but compared to a regular BMW, the windshield wiper feels like at high speed they're gonna fall off.
Okay, that's a minor thing. Is there anything more?
The door handle, the way it's designed, if you turn around and look at your door, where you grab the door on top to close the door, if you open the door all the way, you actually can't reach that. I mean, I know I can't. My arm is too short.
Okay.
Let me think. Other than that, I mean, the cruise control worked really well.
I like that too.
I like that the range given by the battery is the actual range. It's not lying to you. You know, because like if you drive a regular BMW, it tells you the miles you have left, and when it shows 0, you're still driving on fumes, right? So you can still drive 0. But on this, when it shows you 0 on the battery, the gas kicks in. So yeah. And this car with the range extender, you really don't have to worry about running out of power because you just switch to gas, and when you switch to gas, there's a gas station everywhere. I mean, you can drive over 50 miles on gas. So,
well, I hardly disagree because
you hardly disagree.
Well, I hardly agree. Well, if you heavily rely on the gas extender, that defeats the purpose. This is a full electric car. Otherwise, you can just easily drive a hybrid.
It's not, you don't think about it as a you think about this as a hybrid then, right? It's just it works differently. And if you can't, here's the thing: if you're not open to the idea of an electric vehicle like this, you don't need to try this car. Don't test drive it. You're not gonna like it. But if you're actually wanting to drive something other than a gas vehicle, traditional internal combustion engine, then you should try this because you may like it because you're willing to try something new.
I think for this stage, at this stage, and just not a lot of options on the market. There's only a handful of full electric cars for consumer to pick, and this is the only one that's in the range BMW offers. So I guess you don't have. Yeah, but that's way too expensive for a for someone like me to can afford. So there's not many options. So overall, is this buy, not buy, or?
I'm not doing that.
Well, so would you buy this car?
with the California incentive from federal and state, I would buy this car.
So close to 10,000 credit.
10,000. You get 10,000 back.
But is it practical for your situation? Was a very long commute?
I just have to make sure I can charge when I get to work, which is not a problem.
So let's talk about the charging problem. So since yesterday we went to Stone Ridge Mall, is a really big mall with all Macy's, Nordstrom, and 3 stories or 2 stories mall in this area at Pleasanton. There was only 2 charging stations for how many cars are parking there? I think it's more than 5,000 cars. All the parking lots combined. Only 2 parking spots.
I mean okay, malls are private, so you blame the mall. You can't blame the infrastructure.
But the mall did not provide that facility for charge. There is a reason.
Okay, so where do we charge?
We charge across the street.
At Business Park.
Yeah, business center.
Yeah.
For free. Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
You're not complaining?
No.
I feel if I'm this car's owner and I can't charge everywhere I go and I'm in jeopardized for running out of the gas or running out of the range. I'm not gas.
So you need to think about.
It's just not for me then.
Okay, yeah.
I have to worry about where I park and I have to worry about if I can get enough fuel. That's not for me.
If you charge at home, you don't have to worry about it. So.
Yeah, charging at home. How much would that be? Would that cost?
It should be cheaper than charging.
Well, do you need to invest for a adapter?
Yeah, you can get one for a few $100. I mean, they used to be really expensive when it first came out, but now that electric vehicles been in the market for what, like 4 or 5 years now, so yeah, I mean, you can get, I don't know how much they are from the manufacturer, from the dealers, but I've seen it on sale for like $400. So it's not. I mean, I wouldn't call it too expensive. So.
Okay.
It's M3.
Is there anything more you want to say?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Look, it's the M3.
Let's focus on this car first.
No, but it's an M3.
I see M3 all the time.
So the best part about driving an electric vehicle is you have all these cars trying to find parking at the outlet, and here we are. I just got here and I have parking, yay. Okay, there's a car right there. Alright, please don't hit me. Okay, this is there's all Nissan Leafs around here.
A blunted spot.
Alright. Are you ready? 0 to 60 in comfort mode. Go. Nope.
Oh, 60 no more.
Nope.
There's a cop.
Yep. 0 to 60 in cop.